What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Lost Boy Skates podcast. I'm your host, Lost Boy Skates. You can find us on Instagram at Lost Boy Skates 88 or at Lost Boy Skates podcast. I've got a lot of new followers, and I really appreciate everybody that's joining in and just becoming a part of this community that I want to continue to build. Uh, I'm trying to put out a video every 2 weeks. This video is coming out about 2.5 weeks after the last video. Had a lot of stuff going on with the family. Some of my kids had birthdays and just, the holidays and stuff like that. So anyways, this is going to be a shorter video. It's just going to be about some of my skate history. But first, I also want to talk about Reaper Apparel Company. Reaper Apparel Company is a company that now sponsors the podcast, and I really appreciate it. They're helping support to build this podcast and get it even better. So I'm wearing one of their hoodies right now and one of their hats. I got it in a box set that I purchased from them. But what's really cool is if you go online and you go to buy something from their website, whether it's a hoodie, a shirt, a hat, whatever, enter in code Lost Boy Skates 88 and you'll get 10% off your purchase every time that you get something from them. You're also helping support mental health awareness out in the community. Reaper Apparel Company is very focused on mental health and maintaining positive mental health. And if you guys know anything about this, I've worked in mental health and substance abuse for the past 16 years. So it's something I hold really near and dear to my heart. And I really appreciate working with a company that also supports it. So with that being said, some of the prizes for our skate park series I have on hand. Just want to kind of show you guys some of the things that you might win, right? Got a couple of t-shirts. I have size large, extra large, and double XL. And the reason being is because the shirts will shrink. They will fit more snug. So if you like a looser fit, I wanted to make sure I had bigger sizes for people. On top of that, Pond Scum Skate Wax gave us a beautiful skate wax kit. There's like 5 or 6 different pieces of skate wax in here. On top of that, there's also a beanie in here, some stickers and things like that. Ram Skateboards, they donated a deck to us. I'm really hype about this. This board is beautiful. I almost wanted to keep it for myself, to be honest with you. And it's like the perfect weight, perfect size. So I really appreciate everybody that sponsored the events. We also have sponsors with and Skateboards for All, Skate Delaware, First State Skate Supply, and hopefully I'm not leaving anybody out. I apologize if I did. We're coming up on the end of the first skate park series, which I'm really excited. And it's just been fun to watch people go and try and get these clips. I did pick a really hard obstacle for the first one. We only got 4 submissions, but that's okay because the next one is going to be a little bit easier. So I'm hoping to get some more people involved in this. I want to have fun with this, but I also want to push the limits of skateboarding. I want everybody to really push themselves harder. With that being said, uh, when I was in high school, I ended up watching this documentary. It was created by Mike Vallely. It's called Drive: My Life in Skateboarding. It came out in 2002. I watched it somewhere around 2004, 2006. And during that time, he also then came out with a TV documentary, which was Drive: Notes from the Wilderness, which was just following him around the country, just doing skateboarding things. One of the things I loved about this series was that he would skate anywhere, right? There's a part where he's skating on this, like, I don't know, 6x6 cement block, and he's just doing flat ground tricks and just really showing like you can skateboard anywhere. And he would go to skate parks, he would put on his own little demos. And I know Mike Vallely can sometimes be he can be somebody that can be very polarizing in his skateboarding because he doesn't do a lot of the flip tricks that most people see. He does a lot of the old school hand plants, no complies, bonelesses, um, but he will do and giant airs. But he will do flip tricks. He can do them. Um, I've personally seen him do like tray flips and stuff. In Elementality, no, not Elementality. This is my element. He does like a tray flip to tail stall, which is pretty sick. And then he also does like a tail stall kick flip out or something like that. But he can do those things. And I appreciate his type of skateboarding. I think it's very creative, and I appreciate his mentality. Um, Drive is just a documentary about his motivations in skateboarding and why he feels like skateboarding is where it is. You even get like some other skaters that jump in. There was a guy who had been an amputee who's featured in it. He features Lance Mountain, and Lance Mountain talks about his experiences in skateboarding. Uh, so when I got a little bit older, I was in my later 20s, and I had been following Mike Vallely throughout his career. He skated for a Black Label, he skated for Element, and then he went on to make his own company. And one of the things that I thought was really cool was he also would then sell, DVDs and things like that on his website, uh, where you could go and you could buy these DVDs where you couldn't get them anywhere else. Street Plant is the brand. For some reason, I couldn't think of it. Uh, so, but with that being said, I ended up getting my hands on season 1, which also features the original documentary on it. And what's cool is my wife ordered this for me and she got it signed for me. And to have something signed by Mike Vallely, who I admire and I think he's a great skater, it was really something special to me. It's something that I'm going to hold on and cherish for a long time to come. But the thing, like I said, the thing about the documentary was I loved the skating. I loved the fact that he invites other people and he interviews them himself. And he's not really big on public speaking and all that. So to see him go out and kind of go outside of his shell a little bit, I thought it was pretty cool. I like the way he presents skateboarding, and I think skateboarding can be done anywhere and it should be inclusive. And that's the whole point of this channel, is to include people. Um, so with that being said, I really appreciate everybody taking the time to check out the videos. I'm going to be doing another interview very soon. Look for the next video on Delaware skate history. It's going to be about Ned Peanut Brown. On top of that, I'm going to get one of my older homies to get on here, and we're going to go through and just talk about skateboarding. Uh, we'll hopefully have this pumped out in the next couple weeks, and I'll be able to announce the winner of the first skate park series and announce the next skate park on the 15th. And I'm really excited. Listen, everybody have fun and keep skating.